Well. So, friends, I mean, here's. Good morning, everybody. I mean, here's the deal. Let's be honest. Are we gonna, like, you've got a couple choices, right? You got a couple choices. You can suffer, but if you choose to suffer, be very conscious about complaining about your sore back or your whatever, because the solution, and I guess my point is, friends, nobody likes really doing, well, I can't say nobody. Some people love it and get off on it and the endorphins and that, but it takes energy to exercise or do something for the body to make it better to get around. Okay, here we are on the ball. This exercise, friends, is 5 minutes. The video will be 10 because I'll probably ramble for 5, but friends, so I can't, listen, I'm going to talk about this for a minute, okay? I'm going to talk about it, okay? Friends, in 2006, I was working, falling timber, production falling. It was 8 o'clock in the morning. My life was going 9-0. I was going fast. I was, kids were growing. Rita was 3, Hogan was 6. My business was flying. I was falling steady. Production falling and just doing tree work. I had a little rock thing on the side I was doing with a little crane truck I had. I was in phenomenal shape. Like, I mean, I'm just telling you, I was in really, really good shape. I had muscle, mass. I was strong. And previous to 2006, I got hit by a tree, falling right away. Stupid mistake on my part, and I paid for it dearly and got lucky I didn't die that day too. I got hit by a tree. I made a mistake, and that hurt my pride more than anything. Broke my back and some bones in my knee, and it smashed me like a bug. Anyways, I got out of that, and then so I was coming out of an injury, and then I got smacked down again, friends. And I remember it when it happened. I'm not kidding you. I remember. And I remember the words going through my head, slugging myself out with my upper body through log and slash, thinking to myself, oh, this is going to be hard. The words go through your head. If anybody's been in a traumatic situation, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Your mind goes, you talk to yourself, all the words go through your mind. I came to a spot crawling out of the bush at that point where I literally said the words, maybe it'll be easier this way. I said those words, maybe it'll be easier this way. And what I meant was just lie down and die. And so for me, that was a comeback. The human body. Sorry, I'm struggling for words a little bit, friends, but I don't talk about it all the time. It's something that happened. It shaped who I am. I'm nowhere near the man I was physically after the accident. I'm nowhere near it. It changed my life. It changed my life. It pulled my earning capacity right away from me. It was, but you know what? All's right in God's world. So I didn't have no one to blame, nothing to blame. It wasn't like, do you know what I mean? It was me. It was my choice to be out there. You see? So okay, but I'm kind of losing thought. But I guess the more my journey continues as things unfold with YouTube, with you guys, with my life, just unfolding. I'm 50 now, right? And I have a choice. I have a choice to get on this thing. Because if I don't, friends, put it this way, my whole lower back was smashed to pieces. L5 was burst, they called it. They called it a burst fracture, which means here's a vertebrae into pieces, okay? 4, 3, 2, and 1 were all busted up and corners smashed off of me. It was horrible. It was the worst. It was terrible. It was terrible. So, looking back, all I did, friends, was like, compensation, workers' compensation wanted to retrain me. They were like, you need to do something else. And I was like, no, I'll run this business from a wheelchair if I have to. I'm not stopping my tree service or my logging. So slide them pieces of paper over to the side of the desk and let's talk about how you can help me get back to work. What do you have? So that's when those lightweight bars came in, friends, into play for me. They bought me a couple of lightweight bars because weight out in front of me now was a major problem. Anything out in front of me, like stooping, had become a major, major problem. And let's face it, that's where it all is for us at all times. So I guess, friends, for me, when I got introduced to the ball by a man we call Shrek, he's a great fella. He's a Scottish man. He came from Scotland, and he's right up Scotland, like Mikey Yo-Yo. And he was a professional rugby player, and he broke his pelvis in a rugby accident. And the pelvis is a bad one, friends. I've never done it. I thought I did it when I got hammered, but I didn't. But he said, Buchan, would you mind if I came up and showed you a couple of exercises on the ball that actually saved me out? I said, I'd love to. A couple of men talking to each other about stuff like this. It was kind of funny. I said, yeah, come up. It changed my life. It changed my life. Friends, listen, I'm not here to sell anything. I'm not here to nothing. I'm here to tell anybody that has a sore back, lower, it all starts in the lower, let's be honest. And you're having a difficult time doing those tasks in life that are every day, putting your shoes on, getting in and out of the car, bending down to pick something up, perhaps helping somebody with something. Just stability again and strength and not afraid to do things. It comes from the core, friends. Everything comes from the core. Everything. My core got smashed right off of me. I wish I had footage of me, but it wasn't something we were doing back in the day, That was 13 years ago or something. So, friends, here it is, okay? This is it. I'm going to show it to you. You know this one. You've already seen it. But this is for the new subscribers. And the choice comes in. Do I sit down and watch YouTube or do this? Or do I get on this for 5 minutes daily? Friends, I've been back on the ball now for a while. And I'm telling you right now, without a freaking shadow of a doubt, I'm stronger. I can balance better. I can do all kinds of stuff better. Simple tasks. Daily tasks. I just wet my knees a little bit because they slip. It helps me stick to the ball. All fours, okay? Are you guys too close, do you think, or can you pick up what I'm talking about? I can move you back. It's no problem, and I think I may. I'll set you up just over here. Okay, friends? Let's do this. Let's just do it because we can. What about, let's say, maybe this here. I will use I just want to do this right, friends. I don't want to be screwing around. I want you guys to understand what I'm talking about. So just bear with me, okay? Work with me. Okay. This may be better. Oh, I think it will be. I think it'll be lovely. Okay? So for the newcomers and for people who want to give something a try. Hey, let's face it, you've already tried lots of things. You have. You've tried things, and some of them aren't fun. Some of them are just whatever. You must have. Maybe you haven't. I sure did. I tried all kinds of stuff. This took care of my pain levels. Big time. Stability muscles. Little teeny stability muscles. They fire when you do this exercise. Other stuff. Doing crunches, friends? It's going to help something, but it ain't going to help your right down inside your core. It's not. Crunches will help you up here to do something, okay? But this thing, friends, I'm talking like right deep in your core, these little muscles that, like, you know, every time you do this, they're firing. They're called stability muscles, and they're teeny, and they're all up and down and in and around. In and around. You know what I'm talking about, France, okay? Here it is. I will show you. Sven likes to do these exercises from time to time too. Billy Ray showed me these once. I was grateful for the knowledge he passed on to me. Friends, it is very simple. We are on all fours right now, okay? All fours. It's simple. Even just this, friends. It is something where you have to fight to stay on the ball. These things are firing instantly. I challenge you, Mr. Gym Guy there, looking and watching Billy Ray. I challenge you to do this, friends, okay? Try this. I am a smashed up, beat up logger. Friends, let's get it straight. So anyways, I challenge you. You think you're in good shape? Jump on the ball and go like this instantly. One leg out and one arm out. The opposites. It's a challenge. I'm challenging you. Come on. There it is. One out, one off. Switch. Okay? Now, just do this. Other side. One leg, one arm. Give it a shot. Do you know how this will make you feel? I guarantee you, within a week, week and a half, okay, you will notice difference in your pain levels and getting around. So here's the program. This is it. This is the program. Okay? I think I might be bleeding. No, I cut myself yesterday. Here it is. Okay? Right? All fours. One hand. 30 seconds. Okay? I'm going to keep the video kind of relatively normal. I mean, I'll just go through it. What the hell? Let's do it. I got to do it anyway. I haven't done it yet today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And once you get advanced at it a little bit, you can start literally just doing different things and making it a little more advanced for yourself, right? Okay? So here's the other hand. Now we're going 30 seconds, 30 seconds. 2 hands, that's a minute. The next minute is your leg, one leg. The next minute, or 30 seconds, is your other leg. So there's 2 minutes, right? Okay? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually 4 minutes. The exercise takes 4 minutes if you went right at it. But I like to add about a minute of just getting on all fours. So I've been on the one hand now for quite a while. I'm going to switch to one leg now, okay? One leg. Out it goes. You can see what I'm doing. I don't need to turn sideways. One leg. When you get advanced, let's move over a little bit. I'll do a little shuffle for you here. Friends, Axemen's on. The second episode of Axemen's on tonight. I hope they send me a link. Hey, Downtown Brown, maybe you can do what you did last week for me too. I'll let you know. I really appreciated that. So here, once you get advanced, I just got one leg, okay? I'm getting, you can like make it harder on yourself and do this, all kinds of different things now. I like to do this up, like, you know what I mean? Like for your buttocks and just because I just do. And then we go over to the other leg now, okay? You'll want to fall off from time to time, which is good. It's the stability, and then here, I'll just move around. Whoa, I just about went down. Dear Lord, You see what I mean? So we go sideways. Right? Okay, so here, this is what I'm talking about. Right? Like this. Okay? This is when once you get good at it, friends. After a couple, 3 weeks, maybe a month, and you can start doing things. Okay, separate the boys from the men right now. There it is. Okay? Now this is to be incorporated in with your other exercises too that you do. I lay down on my back and I do like leg lifts. I turn on my side. I work my obliques because it holds everything together. You see? So I do this now for 30 seconds as well. Then once you get it rolling, you can do it for more. You can do it like for a minute, right? Like I'm working to stay on here, okay? But I'm working in a different way than just, you can imagine, think about that for a second. You're laying on the floor and you're doing crunches or sit-ups, okay? Who likes bloody doing that? Not me. Nor do I, friends. You see? Sven has been very busy, friends. So, here we go. Leg out, arm out. I'm telling you, don't complain about your back if you haven't tried this yet. Don't do it. It's not fair. You haven't tried to fix it yet. So it's not fair to complain, and nobody likes listening to it. Let's be honest. Everybody's got a sore back. Come on. Everybody does. Okay? So there we go, friends. That's the freaking exercise. Okay? That's it. Okay? Oh. So, now, another one I like to do, friends, is the side. Okay? I like to do it. And basically, I have to put my feet on something solid though, over there. Okay? So I just I put my feet up against something so I don't fall. And I literally sit on the side. Like, friends, I'm not joking you, friends. You do this for a bit, you'll feel it like crazy. So now just, even put your arm on the ball to stabilize yourself and just start doing stuff that isn't really that hard. But it makes you try and stay there. So it's all about stability. Friends, I'm talking, this was an exercise after a major walloping, life-changing injury that I had. A traumatic injury. Body smashing, bones breaking, crushing, tissue damage. You name it, it was all there. The human body's freaking amazing. I was thinking about this the other day, friends. Friends, I had a tree come barreling down through the forest and smash me right across my back. It hit me so hard in the back, okay? It didn't hit me in the leg, but in the process, I was moving. I was on the move. I was like this when I was leaving the tree. I was falling, so I had my power saw, and I was leaving. Well, I was stretched out, you see. It hit me in the back. Friends, it snapped this leg. See, where's the scar? Right there. It snapped this leg right in half. Tib, fib, both of them. Snap! Like, it hammered me. So listen, friends, I don't care anymore. I don't care what people think of me because I'm lucky to be around, so I'm just a happy dude, and I shouldn't have been nothing. If you hear somebody say, oh, I should have been dead. No, you shouldn't have been. You should have been right where you're freaking standing, talking to me, telling me you should have been dead, which is not true because you're alive. So therefore, that means you should be alive. I'm a realist, friends. I'm a realist. I shouldn't have been nothing. I should have been right here, right now, because that's the flow of the world. Here I am. And remember, wherever you go, there you are. I love that saying. So, friends, you may wonder why old Buck and Billy Ray's always in a good mood and happy, because I'm an enthusiastic guy to start with. I've always been full of life. I love freaking people. I love rubbing elbows. And I have this thing, and my mom told me I've had it for my whole life. I'm able to look, I forget how she worded it, but she's raised me, so she remembered when I was a little kid. I had it when I was a little kid. I was able to see in, past the wall, past the front. Do you know what I mean? How are you doing? Fine. Well, no, you're not. You're not fine. She said I could always do that with people, which is interesting. I love human beings. I love the psyche. Vulnerability, friends, is strength. You will grow drastically, mentally, spiritually, and physically when you start to get to know yourself and chuckle at yourself. Loosen up, friends. We're all on the same boat here. Although we have come in on different ships, that is most apparent. We all come from somewhere. That's why when you see somebody doing something that maybe you don't agree with or disagree with, how the hell do you know where they came from? How do you don't know them. You don't know their trials. Right? So I'm rambling now. I'm going too long on this video, but I will tell you this. That ball exercise, without a word of doubt, it changed my world. It allowed me to, friends, I make a living with my body still. And that's another reason I don't work 5 days a week no more, 6-7 days a week like I did when I was building the business. I can't do it physically. I could, but it would be that's all I would do. And it would be like, come home, lie down, because that's what it was like after I got smashed. About a year later is when I went back to work. 7 months later was my climb, my first climb, and all it was doing was just hanging a rope. It was brutal. So I wanted to share this with the new subscribers because I've done this exercise in this video before, but I like to reiterate it again because we're human beings. Things change, we move on, we forget, we don't want to do things. Sometimes a reminder is a good thing for people. I know it is for me. Speaking of reminders, do you remember this? Remember that, friends? The coach. Eric, what a man. I can't believe he gave me that. Blew my mind, actually. Yeah. Okay. Friends, thank you for watching my videos. You know what to do if you liked it. And you know what to do if you didn't like it. It all don't matter. But YouTube thinks it does. So that's why you always see YouTubers telling you to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to their channel, because that's what YouTube likes to see. They like to see the numbers, and they got a, what do they call it there? What's them things? Something, you know the things I'm talking about there. Or I don't even lost the word. Anyway, friends, enjoy your day. You have a choice. You have a choice. You don't have to stay in pain. You don't have to. The human body is amazing. I didn't get my back operated on, friends. I got my leg put back together, but I didn't get operated on my back. They said, we're going to let your back go. We've seen this injury now enough times where we've operated and not operated and not operated on all kinds of different people. And they were at the point in 2006 that they decided, because of my physicality at that time, I was in phenomenal shape. They said, this man's going to probably do okay if we just leave this alone. Like he'd do better than operating. They didn't really know what to do with the bloody thing anyway. So, you want to talk gratitude? Yeah. Over and out, friends. Be nice to people. Just be nice to people. Get to know yourself. Be nice to you first. Get yourself, because without you, there's no us, right? It doesn't work. Once you get to know yourself and like yourself, yeah, then you can be nice to people. Love yous all. Over and out. Be kind.